Well, when you think about wine country, you probably think of California. But did you know the wine and grape industry here in Missouri generates $3.2 billion annually, with $1 billion in wages and over 28,000 jobs. It also welcomes more than 875,000 wine tourists a year. It is big business, but a team at Mizzou is making sure that Missouri wine leaves an even bigger mark on the map.
We are in my pilot plant that I use for making wine on a very small scale.
Step into Mizzou's grape processing and winemaking room today.
So I make everything from white wines to red wines, sparkling wines, rosé wines, every type of fermentation on a very, very small scale.
And it doesn't take long to see the Missouri Grape and Wine Institute has outgrown its current space.
It might be big enough for small cowboys and small vessels that I use, but not if I want to teach winemakers how to make wine on a larger scale. I need bigger equipment, I need more space, and we are very fortunate that the governor made this happen now.
Just this summer, Missouri Governor Mike Parson and state lawmakers approved $3 million. It'll be used for the planning and design of a designated Wine and Grape Institute Research Center and Viticulture facility here in Eccles Hall.
The wine industry is amongst the fastest growing segments of Missouri's ag industry, right? So with funding from our state, we're investing in a new fermentation center that will assist with things like workforce development and science and research for Missouri's grape growers.
Christopher Dalbert, who's chancellor and dean of CAFNR here at Mizzou, says this investment embraces the university's land grant mission.
The workforce that's needed to manufacture those products will get their education, their training, their research from the Grape Wine Institute at the University of Missouri.
Today, the Grape and Wine Institute serves the 450 grape growers located across the state, which includes more than 1,800 acres of grapes.
We have people just getting into the industry here in Missouri, and we have people who've been in it for, now they're going on their second and sometimes third generation. So we have people that are very knowledgeable in the industry and people that want to learn more.
Dean Volenberg is the director of the Grape and Wine Institute, located at the university, but fully funded by the wine tax in Missouri.
What Missouri is really known for, on the white side of grapes, it's Vignoles, very fruity, nice aromatic wine. And then as you move into reds, we're known for Norton. In fact, that's the state grape of Missouri. So Norton's very important to the state of Missouri. And that's been here since about 1840.
From Norton and Shamerson that produce Missouri's well-known red wines to the Muscat grape that's used to make Moscato wine, the Missouri Grape and Wine Institute has major aspirations, which includes making sure Missouri leaves an even bigger mark on the map.
My ultimate goal is to bring Missouri wine back to pre-Prohibition glory. Missouri used to be the #1 state in the nation for wine. Prohibition put us back, but we are on a good path to reestablishing that industry, making Missouri wine known for its quality and its diversity.
Now, if you think back to Prohibition, that wiped out all of the things that we had going here in the state of Missouri. And we lost all of those cultivars because they got thrown out. So what I've taken on is to bring home some of these cultivars that went to France, went to Brazil, and other areas, and allow them to come back and be repatriated to the United States.
From exploring different cultivars of grapes to grow here, to inventing new wines for wine lovers to indulge, the Missouri Grape and Wine Institute is developing a new style of wine that both the new generation of winemakers and wine drinkers want to enjoy.
They don't want old world wine styles anymore. They grew up in an industry that's created by craft brewers, and they're very creative with their product development. We're trying to do the same thing on the wine side to make wine more interesting for the new consumers.
And it is the perfect time to visit wineries here in Missouri. So if you're looking for a trip, this may be the place. All right, when we come back, another tradition that's cherished here at Mizzou, and thanks to a group of students we'll introduce you to next, is helping keep that tradition alive.